This image pops up. Del, you have that one, number 2. Well, look what we have here. Women, men are such liars. And then this is the photo. Now, this is the same girl. That's her on the right, you know, you see. And I'm not here to pick on her, by the way. Attractive girl regardless, in my view, right? But on the right, you see, she looks like a regular girl. She looks like an average girl. She's youthful, yes. But, you know, she's got her skin's got some breakouts, which happens. You know, hormones are what they are. She doesn't look like a mannequin. She looks like a regular girl. And then she's done something to herself to turn into that person that you see on the left. Now, I don't know what happened here. I'm sure some of it's makeup. They can do some weird stuff with contouring and with makeup. You'd be surprised. I've seen some magician's work going on there. People make their noses smaller. I mean, it's you guys, you don't even know. There could be some surgery that's happened between those 2 photos. She definitely got her hair dyed. There could be some stuff going on that's surgical. There could be some enhancements, Botox, filler, whatever it may be. But the reality, or it could just be Photoshop, right? Or it could just be filtered and Photoshopped. Who knows? But the reality is that we live in a visual world, and men are very visual beings, and women are lying all the time about their appearances, and they're getting their DMs and their dating apps and their OnlyFans and all this stuff flooded. In the meantime, they are enhanced in many respects. And I'm not just talking about surgery here. There's that layer. There's that layer of where, like, you know, women go in for Botox, you know, like it's just a routine dental cleaning now. Toxic, nasty, but they do it because they're in a panic. Oftentimes, by the way, women doing that are in a panic because they're hitting the wall and now they got to compete with younger women and they're like, what do I do? What do I do? So what do? They freeze their face and then they just look creepy, right? They don't look more youthful. They look weird. And then guys are like, how come she has no expression? Is she dead inside? Sometimes. So there's that. And then there's also the manipulation of maybe there's women that aren't doing the surgery, but they're doing the makeup, the hair extensions. Now you see what women are doing with the eyebrows, guys. They're doing that stuff with the eyebrows where they do the microblading. They like it's fake hair. It's not hair. It's drawn on in some weird type of tattoo. Not for me. Also chemicals involved. Amazing how much stuff is toxic that women do. And then they wonder, I feel sick. I got autoimmune, blah, blah, blah. Honey, what did you do this month? Botox, fillers, maybe some dye in your eyebrow, some weird stuff, eyelash extensions. What's that glue made of? Did you ask that it's going into your eye all the time? Don't get me started. Anyway, the manipulation that happens is prevalent. Women lie all the time. Story for you. I had a friend a few years back. Man alive. He met a girl on I don't know if it was a dating app. I don't think it was a dating app, actually. I think it was Instagram, now that I recall. Whole page flooded with photos. Very pretty girl. He showed it to me. What do you think of this girl? You know, he's a family friend. A husband and I, friend of both my husband and I. We're looking. We're like, oh, yeah, looks attractive girl. You know, you should try and give it a shot, you know. Nothing too crazy, sexy, whatever, but, you know, attractive girl. Okay. He sat in the restaurant he goes to a coffee house, meet her. He sat in that coffee house for I don't know how long, and he's waiting for her. He's like, where is she? He's waiting. Nobody's coming. She was there. The girl was there at a table in front of him, but she looked so drastically different from the photo that he saw on Instagram that he didn't know it was her. And guess what? He wasn't too happy with what he saw because that girl that was sitting in front of him was a little chunk. She was all, you know, doing something on Instagram. Maybe she was positioning her body this way or that way. It looked nice. In person, it was a little chunk. There was a lot going on facially that I guess on Instagram and via filters looked okay. But when you saw it in person, she looked kind of like an odd wax figure. And it just wasn't the same girl. It wasn't even remotely the same girl. Guys don't do this stuff, right? They don't do this stuff on Instagram. That's weird. Women are doing this because they're constantly trying to compete with other women for attention in that space. They're like, well, this woman's got 50 half naked pictures. I got to have 60 and I got to be more naked than that. I'm going to show a little bit of it. I'm going to do that, you know. Oh, this one? Oh, now everybody's got the Kardashian face, right? I saw somebody talking about this the other day in the Manosphere space. I forget who it was. Somebody said, I don't know who it was. Man, I wish I could remember. Everybody's got the Kardashian face. Could have been Michael Sartain. I'm not 100% sure. Everybody's got the Kardashian face, Yeah. You're looking at like the same face. Everybody's like, oh yeah, Kim Kardashian. She's so popular. Let me get that face. Trying to do it with the makeup. Maybe they go in, surgery. Oh, can you do something? So don't tell me women don't lie. They lie all the time about different things. I'm not saying men are, saints. Yeah, we know there are men who lie. But we live in a society now where everyone's comfortable saying there are men who lie, but you're not allowed to say women lie or you're labeled a misogynist. Women lie. They lie about their appearance. And what happens? Let me ask you as a man. Let's put that picture up again, Deli. Can we just put that up for a second? Let's say, let's say it was makeup. It's not just makeup, I'll tell you that straight up. But let's say it was just makeup and she managed to transform herself, and you go out to the club and you're hanging out with that girl on the left, and then she goes, takes a shower and comes out and you see that girl on the right. You don't feel tricked, honey. I would feel so tricked. I would feel so tricked. I'd be like, you have to leave. There's an imposter in my house. There is an imposter in the bed and I can't have it. Why not just be yourself, women? God, why not just be yourself and find a man who likes you for who you are? I know it sounds like a cliche, but man, this stuff, men don't like to feel tricked. Bottom line, women lie too. And I'm going to say it. And I don't care if they call me a pick-me. I've already been picked, honey. I'm good. If you like the short clip and want to watch another short clip, click here. Or if you want to watch the full episode, click right here.